So I got a couple of things I've been wanting to talk about all week. We're going to take a moment and talk about those things right about now. So if you've been following me on social media, you have seen a lot of, I guess, sort of complaints. I guess they would qualify as complaints. I've been complaining. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I have been complaining. And the reason I've been complaining, it's pretty simple. Now, I order a lot of stuff off of Amazon. And one of the perks of using Amazon and using Amazon's Prime membership feature is 2-day shipping, which means you order it and you get it in 2 days. Sometimes you even get it sooner than that. Sometimes they get it in a day, but 2-day shipping is pretty much a standard thing that you get with this service. Now, this is all fine and dandy, and it works pretty well for the most part. Although lately I've had some issues, and the issues, I don't think they're Amazon. I don't think it's anything Amazon can do, but it's definitely an issue that I've noticed. And the issue is things aren't arriving when they're supposed to. Now, it's been a little bit weird, and I'm going to talk about the stuff that I've actually ordered here in a second, because I have done a little bit of upgrading. You'll notice my mic has a windscreen on it. Well, that is because I threw away the pop filter, but that's because I got tired of the pop filter. The pop filter I had was one of the ones that with the little round circle that just goes in front. You would see it right here, but it was drooping. It wouldn't hold its position. So every time I went to move the mic, this thing would fall down. Got really annoying. Neither here nor there. I'll get to all this in a second. So I ordered a bunch of stuff. I wanted to replace the shock mount. I wanted to replace the pop filter, and at another point, I decided I wanted to go ahead and order a bed frame right now, even though I still don't have my own room, which is, again, the biggest reason why I don't tend to record. I just don't have the privacy to do it. This is the only time. Like right now, I'm alone. I'm alone for about maybe an hour. And I only get a little bit of privacy on Fridays and on Sunday nights. So that's the only time I get. So I'm recording this. Anyway, I ordered a few things. First thing I ordered was a new shock mount. I wanted a new shock mount. And so I ordered it. It was supposed to come on last Friday. At 10:30, I get a notification from Amazon that a delivery attempt was made, but it was unsuccessful because of unknown reasons. It doesn't give you an exact reason. It just says an attempt was made and it failed. So it was a little perplexing because I had been home all day. Nobody knocked. Nobody came to the door. There was no notice on the door. I checked the mailbox. There was no notice in the mailbox. I have no idea what the hell USPS was doing. So I contact Amazon and I start chatting with somebody, and I have the transcript. I keep all the transcripts, friends. I keep everything, because if Amazon ever does something dumb, I want to know about it. So I, chat with them, and they contacted the USPS and the postal person. The person who picked up the phone said, well, they weren't able to get access to the house. I don't live in a house. I live in an apartment. I live in an apartment complex where the main doors to the buildings do not have locks on them. They don't lock. They used to, but they don't anymore. And this has actually been one of our, issues of contention of late, because kids literally go flying through these doorways, because we have a door on that side and we have a door on that side. So you can cut through this building. And they do it frequently because it's too hard to walk around a little bit further. And when doors were locked, you couldn't do that. You had to have a key to open that door. Well, you don't need that anymore. It's gone. Been gone for quite some time. So not being able to gain access to the house, I still to this day do not know where this person, this courier, whatever you want to call them, was trying to deliver this box. And it wasn't a big box. It was like yay big, because all I had was a shock mount. So I drove down. I found out it was at the post office. I drove down there, went and picked it up. I asked them what the deal was, and they just said, well, they said they couldn't get into the house. And I said, there was no secure place to leave it. I said, nobody tried to deliver it. And he kind of looked at me funny. I said, I have been home all morning. When you knock on my door, I have 2 dogs who go ballistic. They never barked that morning because of anybody knocking, because nobody knocked. There was nothing there. They did not attempt to deliver this, but they said they did. So I don't know where they tried to deliver this package. Well, Amazon gave me a $5 credit. I basically looked at it as, one of those things that just kind of happens. But I had ordered also this windscreen. This windscreen was going to take a couple extra days. Well, in the meantime, over the weekend, I finally was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy this frame. It collapses. I should be able to assemble and disassemble it within a couple of minutes. And it, folds away pretty nicely. It looked like it would be pretty sturdy. My ex actually has a very similar one in her room. And I thought, I'm not tired of laying my mattress on the floor in a very ghetto kind of way. So I decided to go ahead and order this package. I have a dog visiting me. So I ordered this frame, and it was supposed to come on Monday, the same day as this guy. Both coming on the same day. I am at work. I have been at work for about, give or take about 15 minutes. Yeah, it was at 8:45. I got a notification of another failed delivery attempt. This is now 2. Friday and Monday. So going, 4 days? In the span of 4 days, 2 failed deliveries. Now, the really fun part is this guy got delivered. In fact, while I was, arguing with Amazon, and this is a whole nother issue I have right now. I'm kind of ticked at Amazon too. I've contacted somebody and they said they were going to kind of get in touch with the carrier. Now, the last time this happened, they stayed with me in the chat until they got a resolution. It was I could either wait till tomorrow or go pick it up from the post office. This guy didn't give me this option. And this is the one transcript, of course, that doesn't get saved. So this person that's helping me tells me they're going to contact the carrier and they're going to get it set up for it to be delivered. And thanks for contacting Amazon, blah, blah, blah. And they ended the chat. I had no idea what the actual outcome was. No idea. So I contacted Amazon again and I said, I'm not real happy with the level of service I got this morning. Can somebody please tell me what the hell is going on that the post office is not delivering my packages like they're supposed to? They basically can't tell me anything because they don't know why either. And I expected that. I really did. But they were kind of not really that. It was almost like Amazon was being short with me. Like, it's not really considered late. And I get it. They're supposed to allow for issues with delivery and everything. And that's fine if somebody isn't home. But my ex was here at 8:45. Somebody was home both times that the post office said they were trying to deliver. Nobody tried to deliver these packages. I don't know where they're trying to deliver packages. I'm kind of curious because I have a set of earbuds coming tomorrow. It's Friday when I'm recording this. They're supposed to come tomorrow. Is it going to get delivered, or am I going to get another failed to deliver notice? And if I get another one of these, somebody's going to have to give me an answer because this can't continue to happen. Why am I paying $100 a year for Amazon Prime if my packages aren't being delivered when I expect them to? And I don't care that there's an expectation that after a day it's not really late. It's late. If I have 2 days shipping and it takes 3-4 days to get to me, it's late. I don't care what, your allowances are. I'm paying for this service. Why am I paying for Amazon Prime to get 2 days shipping if it's going to continuously take 3 days because the post office isn't delivering the packages? Now, the additional problem is that the post office doesn't respond to you when you have an issue. They don't care. None of these carriers care. This is a deeper issue that I've had going back since I've been ordering stuff. UPS doesn't care, FedEx doesn't care, Post Office doesn't care. They don't care. They've got their money. You've paid for the shipping. They have their money. They're not going to do anything for you. The only person, only company, only entity that can do anything for you is whoever you ordered the product from. And in the case of Amazon, more often than not, they've given me some kind of a credit. They've kind of thrown me a bone and said, hey, here you go. Sorry about your luck. We don't know what happened. Oops, our bad. It's not really our bad, but we'll do something about it. but that hasn't been happening lately, and that is where it gets to be a little bit frustrating. Last time I talked to Amazon, they didn't really give me anything that I could work with. They just basically said, well, you know, sometimes things take an extra day or two. Now that's just the way it... No, it's not the way it is. I'm not paying Amazon Prime. I'm not paying Amazon to use this Prime service so things can take longer than they're supposed to. That's not why I'm paying it. And if it's not going to get taken care of, why am I using Amazon? But again, the problem goes with it's not really Amazon's fault. It's USPS, UPS, FedEx, all these companies that deliver. They just don't care. I mean, some of you remember back when I was having issues with UPS, they actually had the nerve to tell me just go pick it up if you need it that badly. Their driver didn't know how the numbering system worked in my apartment complex, but it was my fault. That's how it felt. And that's how they handled the situation, by telling me just go pick it up. Anyway, what I actually ordered. Bed frame, it's actually, you can't see it, and my hand's out of frame, but it's over there. That works. It's over in that direction. It's between the couch and the grill that we have. And all it does is it unfolds. It's in two halves. It unfolds. You just screw a few wing nuts in place with the corners, and that holds it into place. That holds the legs up, and then you just match them up. And if you want, there's two screws that can go into the center bars that can hold it together. It's pretty sturdy. It's 16 inches high, so there's 15 inches of space underneath. It's going to be great when I actually have a room of my own and I can put stuff underneath it and have a bed that I don't have to put away. I'll be able to put, you know, I have a bin under here with all my computer supplies. I'll be able to put about 2 or 3 of those, and I'll be able to store computer supplies under my bed, probably in the same room where my computer stuff is going to be. It's going to be great for that. I ordered a new shock mount. It's nothing particularly special. It's just a little bit different because I got tired of dealing with some of the issues I was running into with this. Now, this is not a bad shock mount. This is not bad at all. This is a Samsung shock mount. It's done the job, and I'm keeping it because I do have another mic. I have my ATR 2500 down there because I'm hoping once I have a desktop built, I can take this laptop that I'm working with now, put it by my TV if I want to, get an Elgato HD60S and hook my Xbox One into it to record gameplay, unless I keep it over here. I may not even have to do that, but it would be an option, and I'd have this to put my ATR 2500 in, which is a dandy microphone. It would work just fine, and I have a boom still. I have another boom. I have a couple of booms, actually. I have another one like this guy that I can move out of sight now, which is nice because now the bar is not hanging off like it was before. It was about right here. It was in the frame. It's not there anymore. So I like this better. I got a new boom. So a new boom, a new mount, and of course the windscreen that you see here. So those are all little things to kind of improve the quality a little bit. I'm hoping that this sounds okay. It looks like it's picking up my voice just fine, but I'm always kind of worried. This way I don't have to, kind of fiddle with the pop filter. It's on the mic itself. I can't see the blue light anymore. There's a little blue light that tells me that the mic is on. So I can see, though, on OBS on the screen, though, I can see, it's picking up my sound. It looks like it's picking it up just fine. We'll find out in production just how much it's doing. And I really need to work on, when I first start speaking sentences after I catch a breath, not booming my voice, because it seems like it's probably clipping, and it makes it a little harder to monitor the audio in my videos, and I don't want to be spending 20 minutes trying to lower in specific point. So all issues aside with the USPS and not being able to deliver stuff, I have made some little tweaks. I am continuing to put some money aside each pay period into my savings account so that I can get to buying pieces and parts here soon. I should be getting my W-2s in the next couple of days, and where I can actually do my taxes, and then we can really kick it into high gear with this build. We could get more of the parts and get a little bit closer to putting this together. Again, the last pieces I'm going to get are going to be the processor, motherboard, and GPU, because there's going to be some stuff coming here. I'm still waiting on AMD to bring out its Ryzen and Vega properties, and I'm curious to see what they do. I'm curious to see if they make a difference. I'm curious to see if, you know, it's going to be something that's going to be worth getting, because Intel's X99 is currently my preferred choice when it comes to chipset. Hopefully Ryzen, if nothing else, causes Intel to lower its prices a little bit. That would be great. I mean, $320 still for a 5820K at Micro Center is not bad. It's the motherboards that need to come down a little bit. These motherboards are $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, and that is where they get you with X99. The processors aren't bad. Even a 6800K is $380. That's not terrible. But the board, a good board, is going to be like $300, $400, $500, and I don't know. So that's my story for this week. I have another thing I kind of want to do, but I'm not sure I want to get into the area of politics on here. But a little cleaner look. I don't have an arm sticking out. I can put the mic wherever I want. It seems like it's catching and picking up pretty good. I don't have to worry about, you know, covering up my face. Look, I used to do this. I've kind of figured out I don't have to do that. I can back up a little bit and everything will be just fine. And as you see behind me, it looks like it's doing pretty good today. Ow, the green screen's real finicky, but hopefully when I have a new desk, a new chair, and, you know, a whole new setup, everything will be a little bit more clean, I think. So that's going to do it. Oh, I did it again. So that's going to do it for this little vlog that I wanted to do. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. Otherwise, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.